Why is it that sometimes, even when we say the right things, they fall on deaf ears? Could it be that it's not always about what we say, but how we say it? Today, we delve into a vital lesson from the book, Get People to Do What You Want. Adapt your approach. Adapting one's approach is about tailoring the communication style to match the preferences and personality types of the listener. It's about flexing your communicative muscle to better connect with others, to make them feel heard, understood, and valued. Imagine this. You're an artist, and your words are your paint. You wouldn't use the same color for every painting, would you? Each piece of art requires a different palette. Similarly, each person you communicate with requires a different approach. Now, let's break down this concept into digestible parts. Firstly, understanding your audience or the person you're communicating with is crucial. Are they detail-oriented or do they prefer a big picture view? Are they introverted or extroverted? Do they respond better to facts and figures or storytelling? Knowing this helps you tailor your approach for better connection. Take, for instance, you're explaining a new project to a team member who is detail-oriented. Instead of giving a broad overview, you might want to delve into the specifics, the timelines, the individual tasks, and so on. Secondly, it's about adjusting your language and tone. If you're communicating with someone who prefers formal language, using casual or slang words might create a disconnect. On the other hand, if you're talking to someone who appreciates a more relaxed conversation, a formal tone might come off as stiff or unapproachable. Imagine you're a leader addressing a young, dynamic team. Instead of sticking to a rigid, formal language, you might want to adopt a more conversational, accessible tone. Lastly, it's about reading and responding to nonverbal cues. Body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice often speak louder than words. Being attuned to these can help adjust your approach in real time. Consider a scenario where you're presenting an idea and you notice the listener's eyes glazing over. Instead of plowing on, you might want to pause, ask a question, or introduce a new angle to recapture their attention. In summary, the key to adapting your approach lies in three main components: understanding the person you're communicating with, adjusting your language and tone, and being responsive to nonverbal cues. Remember, communication isn't a one-size-fits-all, it's an art, and like all arts, it requires practice and finesse. So the next time you find your words falling on deaf ears, don't just repeat or raise your voice. Instead, adapt your approach. Because when it comes to effective communication, it's not just about what you say, but also how you say it.